Video of Atiku Abubakar, Dino Malaya, known as dining in Paris, has emerged amid health speculations. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, identified as Atiku Abubakar, has emerged in a picture of having breakfast with some of his colleagues and party members abroad. The former Nigerian senator, identified as Dino Malaya, was seen in the video with Atiku Abubakar and others relaxing at a restaurant. Every lie has an expiry date. Dino Malaya said that she shared a dining scene with the People's Democratic Party presidential flag bearer. Recall that there has been speculations about the People's Democratic Party PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar becoming ill during a campaign event in Kaduna State. Further rumors disclosed that he left the country through Abuja International Airport, where allegedly departed to France for medical assistance. However, his campaign organizers and party members have refuted the claims, saying that the People's Democratic Party PDP presidential candidate is healthy and strong, with the emergence of a video and picture evidence that has been shared across social media showing Atiku having a meeting with the press and recently dining with Dino Malaya at a restaurant in Paris, France. What are your thoughts? Now, let me say this. Do you know that if you constantly, I don't know this about Atiku, like this is the first time I'm even saying, what's it called? How do I put it now? Atiku come out to, how do I even put this one now? This is the first time I'm hearing that Atiku has been accused of being ill. Let me put it that way. We all know the person who is always accused of being ill is, the APC presidential candidate, the person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But Atiku being ill, I've not seen it. But me, I'm saying if you are constantly having to prove, you're always coming out to prove that you are not, as in, how do I even put it? That you are not ill or you're not doing something. Maybe every time you're constantly, I think there's a problem. To me, individually, I'm sorry, I have to say individually, I have to bring myself into this now. I have to use myself as a scenario. It's just like people say things about you, and anytime they say things about you, you're always wanting to shalaye, you're always wanting to explain. Do you know that that as a person, I don't do it? Anything you hear about me, Belo, just take it like that and be going. If you cannot, especially if you can, even if you even come and to be asking me, there's that you ask me that I'm going to answer you, that you're not even going to like it. So what I'm trying to say here is, if you're constantly having to explain, to prove, as in maybe in an environment, you constantly have to prove that you bring value to the table, even when you do, then there is something wrong with that environment. Like maybe you're working in a place and you know that you're good at your job, but maybe they put you on your toes all the time, and you constantly have to prove to them that you're good. Auntie, me, I'm going to advise you that work environment is toxic. What you have to do is to get your bag, babe, and disappear from that place. Get a new job. That's what I mean. Go where you're going to be valued. Go where you don't always have to prove it. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. So this presidential candidate is always coming out to prove, Atiku posting video of himself cycling. Tinubu posting videos of himself cycling. What's it called? Atiku posting videos of himself dancing. All those things. Unnecessary. Unfortunately, or unfortunately, all those things, it's not a criteria. You cycling is not a criteria for you, for you winning the elections or for you being a good leader. Do you understand me? Now, let us see what people has to say. Nobody believes in Fani Kayode fallacy. Kayode is a serial liar. Exactly. Kayode might not be a serial liar. Kayode might be someone who, anywhere where in the favor. Like, for instance, he is in the All Progressive Congress now. Whatever they say as a party, everything will follow. I don't think he's going to be going against them. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to be going against them. So that's Femi Fani Kayode, which means in this party, even if what they are doing what is wrong, he will still support them. All right. Let Atiku and Co. return the mandate to the owner. Power must shift to the south after Buhari 8 years on office. Well, exactly. This person now, when you talk with him, makes sense. But the thing is, constantly having to remind that you are fit for a position, it means that, to me, it means there's a problem somewhere. Where we are suffering, these criminals are out there spending our stolen money in dollars abroad. What a shame. Well, you know what to do now. Take your annoyance to the polls. Come to into the free election. People announced the suspension of rally next year. Atiku was said to be in France, while Dino said he's there for business. Bola said he's in a meeting with pressmen. FFK said he collapsed and was rushed to the hospital. Which one are we to believe? Imagine Dino and Bola playing Atiku like football here and there. Shame on them. Well, like I said, Nigerians, we could take our decision to the poll or our grievances to the poll. This is not the time to come out and start saying these people, they do this or they do that, because I mean, it does not make any sense. No matter how you say it here, it doesn't make sense. Okay. Thank God my voter's card see them my hand and valid. When you return to Nigeria, and I go tell us what you want for breakfast. Not saying Nigeria will give attention to Fani Kaide anymore. He's extremely unstable, very, very correct in his ways. He has made himself a dangerous man to believe. I tell you, believe FFK at your own loss. The above photograph does not foreclose the possibility that Atiku traveled for medical reason. Anybody can fall sick, so stop playing pranks. Exactly. Do you know why they are scared? Because they know that these people are not agile enough to rule the country. That is it. For them to always come out, to always prove, oh, Nigerians, we are fine, oh, we are well, wow, there is a problem somewhere, if you ask me. Okay? We're a neighbor, but you know you shall. After you finish eating Niger money for restaurant, you can't say, oh, dine or dine. We should leave me alone. Dying in Paris, while flood has chased some Nigerians out of the residence. Mr. Incoming President, indeed. Well, like I said, take your grievances to the poll. You see, at this point, Nigerians, I want us to be ignoring these people. See, the way these people, they run our streets. Now, the same way I want people to run them streets. In the sense that if these people come outside, and tell us lies, make we no even come outside, do like say we hear. If these people come there, give us lamba, lie to us, make we no even do like say we hear. But on that election, they got keeping all of us alive. We go to the polls and show these people how it is being done. Quietly, or even on that election day, you're not going to converse for anybody. Especially if you're not voting for these PDP people now, or even the APC. Quietly, you go there, cast your vote, and you wait for the result, and God helping us, we are able to pull the people, push them out of where they have occupied, so that Nigeria can have a breath of fresh air. Okay, on those notes, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen.